What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening. Evenings to y'all. Okay. Okay, evenings to y'all. Okay, you guys, here's the thing. Sakina, y'all know my Pisces sister, she won't be able to do it tonight. So we gonna be down to busies, my Pisces, bro. So y'all make sure tonight at 8:30 that y'all go to Busy Blues, okay? Not Sakina. Sakina can't do it tonight. So he's taking her spot. So we're gonna be down to business. If y'all don't know what his channel is, I put it on my community wall, so y'all ain't got no excuse. All right. Um, appreciate you, Don, for liking the video, sugar. Who else liked it? Not a lot, because it's 48 people and there's only 22 likes. Ragged is so and so's. Hold up. If you can't make me say ooh, I like the beat of this drum. When you ask for sound, you don't really want none. If you can't make me say ooh, like the beat of this drum. Hey y'all, my bad. I got lost in something right quick. I'm back. My bad. I don't know why Destiny's cheering. Destiny and her cheering popped up in my head all of a sudden, but she did, girl. I just had to get that out right quick. Anyhow, y'all not get started at the 10-minute mark. We 5 minutes, 5 minutes in. Okay, because listen, Michelle killed her part. Everybody want to talk about Beyonce and Kelly's part. Kelly tore down too, but Michelle was my favorite, honey. Okay, I live for the bridge part. I do. That'd be my favorite part. Come on, girl. That's the part. Anywho, I've been going down the Janet Jackson rabbit hole lately. I fuck with Janet too. I love me some Jan. Oh, thank you, baby. Now, what did y'all think about this episode? Because we 7 minutes in, we winding down. What did y'all think about this episode? It was alright. Contestant, you got on my nerves though. And Michael, your slow bypass really pissed me off. We gonna get down to that later. Talk about something. What about all of the white churn who got their parents to help? Don't worry. Ooh, Michael, because you know I think you're cute or whatever. So I'm only give you but so much. But nigga, I'ma give you some. And Simone, as mad as you want to be, it's your fault too. You played the part in it, and we gonna get there. I felt for you and everything, but it's your fault too. Child, the people say Cecil just as sorry and tired and a bum as the sons are. That's why he don't see nothing wrong that they doing, and that's why he take up for them, because he's as just as much of a bum as they are. The people saying Cecil ain't going doing shit like that, selling homes as a realtor and all the rest of that shit. That's what the people said. I don't know. And the people say he all up in her purse strings, just like the boys are. So that's why it's always three against one. Because he can't get on them when he's doing the very same thing that they doing. Catch. Anywho, uh, that's what the people said, Cease. Anywho, um, you said Kirk Andrews seemed a little annoyed. Uh, what? Oh, hold on. This is my best friend. That's my best friend. But I say, who the hell is this? Okay, 10 minutes. um, what's this? These medical hoes. Season 12, episode 3, The Players Ball. So Contessa meeting up with Toya down to her venue to help plan this party that she's throwing. I think she's 49. And well, she's turning 49, I believe. And this is the very first birthday party that she ever threw for herself. And this is the very first party that anybody ever threw for her. And Toya felt bad for her because she got a whole damn husband. So it's like, what you mean? She said that her budget is $40,000, and Toya feels like she should take the bulk of that and finish her damn office. And I gotta be honest, Contessa, and I don't mean no harm. Ooh, bless me. I tried to pause it. Bless me. I'm gonna be really honest with you, Contessa. You paid $40,000 for what? Once actually saw it, $40,000 for what, Contessa? I'm just being honest. $40,000 for what? Was it the background, the balloon background with your name in it? And was the other half the venue? Be, because for $40,000, Contessa, I was underwhelmed. Now, if you want to sit here and talk about being underwhelmed about a party, I was very underwhelmed by yours for $40,000. And like, I didn't see much of nothing that cost $40,000. What I saw was about a good maybe 10, including the venue. Hold on. I mean, no shade. Because you was trying to throw all this shade at Poe Brandy, who ain't did nothing to you, but you're from the looks of things, I don't know what you spent 40K on. I just don't. I don't, Contessa. But we'll get down to that later. Um, so Quadisha and Kirk Andrew King down to Quadisha's house because King refuses to move in with her. Again, that's a red flag, but whatever. And they talk about the hormones, and that's why she been acting all stupid. She's saying, that's why she got the crime when it came down to Simone, because y'all know she's doing the IVF and her hormones are all out of whack. And Kirk Andrew King didn't mind telling her, yeah, you've been pissing me off. Like I've been, yeah, you've been pissing me off. But Kirk, I will say this: don't be eating nobody leftovers, nigga. Okay, if you know that's her food, that's her leftovers, don't eat her shit. Like, you got your own money, Kurt. You can always Uber Eat. You can always Postmate. You can always DoorDash. Nigga, you can always carry your ass to the Jamaican store. Go and get you some fried plantains and some beef patties and some jerk chicken and shit, nigga. And then you can eat. It'll be nobody leftovers. Now I ain't gonna lie, that's a valid crash out. Now I won't mad at Quadisha for getting in you about her goddamn food, nigga. I know he's so fine, girl. Like, I'll be mad about my food, but I wouldn't be that pissed. Like, whatever, boy, bitch. But I let it go. Now, if you ain't look like that, I'd have cussed your raggedy ass out, told everybody what a raggedy piece of shit you is. But it's, because you ain't. Uh, so Quadisha talk about how she in the process of being a mammy in her mid-40s. She already had like 2 egg removals down to Ghana. And she got to put shots in her and all of the rest of that fool-la-la. Fine, Quadisha. I hope it work out for you. At the very least, at least you can have a fine ass baby daddy. Y'all, hold on. My bad, y'all. I think my allergies getting to me. Anywho, Contessa brings up how nice it would have been how Scott helped, but he didn't. She did everything. And because now we getting down to the ball, the players' ball. Um, I'm gonna get down to that later, Contessa, because this goes into why the hell you annoyed my spirit and my soul. Dr. Daddy showed up, not in costume, because of who he is. He don't wear stuff like that. If your Swedish meatball shaped ass was not gonna come dressed in the attire, then your crunchy black ass shouldn't have shown up. It took nothing for you to put on a suit and find a little player hat, at least. Like, you ain't had to wear no fur. You ain't had to wear no bell bottoms. You ain't had to walk in no cane. All you had to do was put on a suit and you could have found the hat, at the very least. Like, what's the purpose of you showing up if you're not gonna participate? Everybody else showed up in gear other than you. Elaine, it is your fault. Because if you've been picking out his costumes every season, why you stop now? Look at what happened when you stopped. The bitch didn't wear one. Hold up, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. My allergies. Anywho, Hey, friend, how you doing? So the ladies go outside and talk. Contessa starts to take up for Scott because the other ladies felt like he could have did more. Here's my thing about it, Contessa. You love to sit up and complain about what Scott ain't doing. See, this is what Elaine was telling. This is why I said, even though Elaine went the fucked up way about it, she won't all the way wrong in what she said. I made sure to let that be known. Elaine went the fucked up right about it, but she ain't halfway wrong in what she said. And this is exactly what the people are talking about. Because you love to come up here and make your grievances about Scott, but then you expect for somebody not to say nothing about it. But why would they not say nothing about it? Contessa, it happens to it happens to everybody. Everybody up there is gonna more than likely have their day in the sun when y'all business is gonna be told and spun and ran down on. Okay, everybody, you're not exempt. And do you want to know why that's gonna happen, Contessa? Because it is
He
here.
ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody.
Ain't no damn sisterhood around there for real. It ain't. It's not. Like I felt like sisterhood went out the window with Charles Caesars ago. And at this point, everybody's gonna be looking after them in a check, girl. So if you stop getting up here complaining about your husband every 5 fucking minutes about what he ain't doing and what you wish he would do and what you wish he could do, then nobody will bring it up when they decide to get hot with you and or when they ain't got a storyline, so they gonna make you a part of their storyline. And now you pissed. What kind of friends do this? The day's supposed to be about me, but y'all trying to talk about what my husband ain't doing. Well, you brought it up. You brought it up. They feel like that's fucked up. And of course they gonna talk about it. Whatever. Then you turned around and admitted that if he had done it, you wouldn't have liked it because he wouldn't have spent no $40,000 for this shit. Like he got right in the confessionals and said, if I did do it, we would have cut down on a lot of shit because this ain't worth no $40,000. He said we would have cut down on the cake, we would have cut down on the looks, we would have found probably another venue. It wouldn't have been no $40,000. And here's the thing about it, Contessa, y'all are getting like renovations done. So I agreed with Toya in the beginning when she was like, "Girl, you could use that 40,000 and put that towards your business to get it up off the ground and get it done, so you won't lose patients or clients." Whatever. You had your players ball. Shout out to you, Contessa, for throwing your very first party for yourself. I'm not gonna take that away from you, Toya. I mean, not Toya, Contessa. I'm not gonna take that away from you. Shout out to you for throwing you the first party. I'm glad it was what you wanted it to be, but it ain't give $40,000. I'm sorry. It just did not. You want to throw shade at Brandy, but you can't because I still don't see what you paid $40,000 for down to the first party you ever threw for yourself at 49 that your husband didn't help you with, that you complained to all of the ladies about. So we get down to this damn dinner with the damn Whitmore's child. So Michael starts off his bullshit with saying that that Jeep that you bought me, that new Jeep. Well, see, it's kind of like not new anymore. So I feel like now you should buy me a new Jeep. You feel like I should spend my money to walk into a new store and get you a 2025? See, that statement alone right there would have made me crack you upside the head with my glass. Do you want like that alone? Would have found your ass cracked upside the skull with my damn water glass. And then I'm gonna be pissed that I had to throw my good water glass at your noggin and the bitch broke. That would have been your fault too, if it was me. But so then Simone says, yeah, right. Before we get to that, she brings up his Chase bill, his Chase credit card, and how he done already spent up $60,000 on himself. The flying bitch, that $60 could have went to you paying by yourself a new damn car. I would love to know, Michael, what could you have possibly spent on yourself that the Chase bill is $60,000 that your mama got to pay for? Because I don't think your daddy paying for shit that your mama got to pay for. I would love to know exactly what expenses do you have that is seriously ran up your credit card bill to $60,000. Mind you, a $60,000 limit you're not paying for. Because if you was paying for it, your mama wouldn't be in charge of all of that shit. That would be your responsibility because you're paying for it. So we know you're not paying for it. She's paying for it. While asking her to also buy you a new Jeep because the Jeep that you got ain't so new no more. That statement alone would have got you cracked upside the head with my damn wine bottle. And had my wine bottle broke and all of my wine fell to the floor, I'm going to bust your ass for that too. So then Simone says, how you finna help yourself financially get into law school and grad school and all the rest of that stuff, right? So he says, my mom. I mean, you're well off. See, at that point, I would have ran upstairs and got my thickest leather belt with the thickest buckle I got. Because I'm going in, buckle in, not belt in, buckle in. And at this point, I'm sitting back down in my seat. So then she says, so then Simone says, well, I don't feel as though I should have to do any of that, considering I'm already paying for you to have some place to lay your head while you're in school. So she's paying rent for you to have some place to go to the law school that you expect for her to pay and the new Jeep that you expect for her to pay as well. Plus the Chase credit card that she's also paying for that you raked up 60K on. Y'all get my likes up. It's 147 of y'all and 64 likes. Get my likes up. Like for real. Get my likes up. Get my likes up. Get my likes up.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Shut the fuck up. Now is not the time. Okay, because this little boy pissing me off. Don't add to it. I throw your ass outside in the snow. So then Simone says, when I was in school, my stuff was paid for by scholarships and loans. Michael tells her, well, Nana wasn't able to do the things for us that you're able to do for them. And then he goes down the diatribe of what about the white kids whose white parents paid their whole way and then they came out be successful and millionaires. Then Simone hit him with, what about the white kids who turn out to be bums like your brother and your damn daddy and don't do shit with what they got? I said, come through, Simone, because that's the thing. That's the shit that be pissing me off that a lot of these black children do when their parents got a little bit of change. Well, what about what? I don't give a fuck what Rebecca and Steve is doing down at their house. You not in their house, bitch. You in mine. And if I say you got to work for the things that you want, like I had to do, I don't find anything wrong with that. Whether you got money or not, you still need to learn how to be responsible. You still need to learn how to take care of yourself. You still need to learn how to take care and handle your bills. Get a fucking job. What do you mean? You know how I was able to do school and all of that shit? And a lot of my other friends, like your mama, scholarships and grants, more so than loans. But, if you had to take a loan out of two, it is what it is. Like, you're not even applying yourself. You really think that you're supposed to have it like that because your mama got a few little coins to rub together. And let me tell you something, Cecil. This is why I'm not mad at what Simone said down to the end of this shit. Because again, you keep proving to everybody that they're right about you. You're just as much as a tired ass bum as them two spawns that's living off of damn Simone and her purse strings. So how dare you try to come out here and put your foot down now? But see, Simone, this is why I say you got a lot to do with this too. Because I do feel like the both of y'all spoiled them and y'all spoiled them rotten to the point now they're overgrown, rusty ass men still like this. You're supposed to give me this. You're supposed to give me someplace to stay. You're supposed to buy me a new car. Because you got it like that. And what would the white people think about you not giving me what it is that I want because you have it? Like, this is why I'm not mad at it, Cecil, because you a good for nothing fucktard like them two spies you sperm. Like, don't no girl gonna want them. Ain't no woman gonna want them. What do they got? Nothing. If they don't have y'all, they don't have nothing. And I won't piss at Simone for going the fuck off because it's like y'all are very ungrateful. She's already doing all of this shit for y'all, done all of this shit for y'all to the point where y'all feel so comfortable to set in this lady face and tell her what y'all think she should do with her money and what she should give y'all. I can never imagine sitting down telling Joy saying, I need me a new Jeep. I need you to pay my way through nursing school. And while you're at it, I also need for you to pay my damn rent and shit because I don't want to live in no dorm. Like, I want to live in this luxury ass apartment, townhouse, or a condo. And oh yeah, I also need for you to foot the bill on my Chase card too. It's 60,000, but you got it. See, Simone, you should have knocked him upside his damn head, like I said. And while you're at it, you need to bust Cecil upside his too. Because what type of damn male figure is he? Hell no, they ain't got no damn job. What job? If they had a job, they wouldn't be like this to their mom. They wouldn't, because they got a job and they making it out here on their own. They wouldn't be doing this to their mama. I need a Jeep. I need my $60,000 credit card paid off. I need you to pay for my law school. Yeah, Simone was very much so right going the fuck off. Because I'd have went the hell off. So I told you, I'd have put that nigga head through a wall. Because who the fuck you talking to? Bitch, you ain't my motherfucking pimp. I'd have went off. Like, George said would have went off too. My daddy damn sure would have went off. My daddy ain't play that shit. My daddy was a military man. He was a Marine man. He ain't play that shit. Then Cecil bum ass gonna say he said he's thinking of ways to help you. Right. What ways if he's like, how's this him doing this helping? How is him doing this and me doing this helping me? And if he wanted to pay me back, he would have been done that already. He would have been doing that already. He any little piece of change or piece of check he got, he would have been like, "Here, man, this is what I got for you right now. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have the rest coming, but this is what I got right now." And Simone would have appreciated that. That's one thing. He not even doing that. So how is he thinking? Yeah, they raised bums with a bum. Simone raised bums with a bum. She married a bum. She had bums, and they are all three. See what happens, Simone? See, see what happens? Remember, use the OBGYN. He ain't shit but a relative. Use the OBGYN. You got your own practice. You got, I'm glad to get, look, Simone, listen, you still beautiful, Simone. You can't always go out there and find you something a lot better. You ain't got to worry about having no more children because you already got some grown. But you ain't got to stick with Cecil no more if you don't want to. I don't blame you. Cause fuck around with Cecil, he gonna end up having both of y'all in the damn nursing home, and Michael and what's the other one name? Michael and Miles gonna be jet setting all around the world. Now, yeah, with Simone's hard-earned money, hard-earned pension, hard-earned 401k, hard-earned life insurance. Cecil says Michael does have a valid point there. They should be able to help them out. I already got to him, and she got to arguing with Cecil. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad, but I knew that was gonna happen, but I'm not mad with it. I'm glad that Simone got that shit all off her chest. All of them need to be ashamed of their damn selves. Y'all really sat in this woman's face and tried to make her feel guilty for saying, hell no, nigga, you grown. Figure it out. Get scholarships. That's just shit we did back when I was in high school. Like, we got scholarships from everywhere: Walmart, Home Depot, Starbucks, Cold Stones, and that's the God's honest truth. We would search anywhere that offered a little bit of change for us college students. We applied for it, bitch. The only thing we had to do was write a damn essay. We had to write an essay on why we deserve the money and what we plan on doing, going to school for. Now, yeah. Just essay. That's it. That's the God's honest truth. Any place that offered up a scholarship, that's where we applied at. And that's how a lot of us got into our damn school without having to pay nothing. Nothing at all. Like, it's too many ways. Like, ain't nobody got no time. Don't nobody want to hear that. But see, we put in work back in my generation. Like, this generation is cooked. Moving on. Thank you, baby, for your cash app. I love you and everything you do. Best channel. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. One more. Love you, sugar. Inu. Simone is trying to retire. She don't want to give no more money, and I ain't mad about it. I ain't mad about it either. I wish I would buy a car for my kids after she ran up a 60K on the credit card. But I know that's right. I know you damn lying. Anywho, so Brandon's husband, I'm assuming he may have either he rented out this restaurant or he rented out a space for the ladies to buy whatever they wanted. He footed the bill, buy whatever they wanted to eat, wanted to drink. Just spend time with her for her birthday. Excuse me. Appreciate you, baby, for your $4.99. Simone runs her mouth and still foots the bill. Cut the cord or be quiet about it. People play if you let them. She said on Watch What Happens Live, she gonna pay the Simone, leave me alone. Simone, I take it all back. I take it all back, Simone. Simone, I take everything I just said back because why? Why, Simone? For what's the reason? Why? Again, Simone, you're crippling them. You're helping cripple them. I'm telling you, if anything ever happens to you, I don't know what them or Cecil is gonna do. Because you got 3 crippled, able-bodied niggas in that. I don't know what you gonna do, God forbid something happen to you. I'm just saying, Simone, because girl, Simone, I take it all back. You stupid and you deserve everything you get. Period. You stupid and you deserve everything you get. And I hope they put your ass in shady pants is what you get. Matter of fact, I hope they put your ass in shady pastures. All right. They're saying that they're lower, way lower than shady pants. I hope they place your ass in sunny pastures. Getting back to Brandy. So we get down to Brandy's dinner and whatnot. And hold on. So we get down to Brandy's dinner and whatnot that her husband paid for. He's paying for all of the ladies to eat and drink to their heart's desire, which I felt this night that was very nice to him. Simone and Heavily talk about what happened down to the family dinner, and Heavily agrees with Simone. Now, again, this another time where I go on ahead and be on Elaine's side because I think Elaine been telling Simone this about Cecil too, and she's starting to see it. But what good does it do now? Because we see that she paid for the damn tuition. So I guess y'all, is it Gen Z or Gen X? I think y'all Gen X's. Y'all Gen X's are soft. I think it's Gen X's. Y'all are soft. All right. Y'all are. Y'all are soft compared to the baby boomer parents that y'all have. All right. Y'all are softer. And I guess that's why, because y'all was brought up and raised by baby boomers. So, y'all decide to do stuff a little different. But let me tell you something. We millennials, if we said we ain't doing the shit, bitch, we ain't doing the shit. Do you understand? See, y'all Gen X parents are way too soft. These millennials ain't having it. Do you understand? Us millennials ain't having it. Y'all Gen Z's is way too soft, child. That's why you went on ahead and paid for that damn tuition. That's why. See, had you been one of us, you'd have been on Watch What Happens Live saying, hell no, I ain't pay for that motherfucker. He better go out here and get a scholarship because I ain't put a dime on that team. Girl, whatever. Whatever. Because I'm going to tell you right now, us millennials, absolutely not. Bitch, I had to work for mine. You finna work for yours. And that's real shit. Okay? I had to work for mine. Period. And you finna do the same thing. You say he guilt tripped her. He probably did guilt trip her with that race car. Simone, you slow too. Anyway, you smart, but you got slow moments. If you allow that to work on you, wouldn't have worked on Joy Sand. Wouldn't have worked on Joy Sand. So Contessa throws shade at Brandy's dinner, but in my opinion, it won't nothing but a deflection because and because in my opinion, her husband planned this, thought this out, and did it for her. Versus Contessa, who spent $40,000 on a mediocre ass party, a mediocre ass players ball, and she did it all on her own. Scott didn't offer to help, in my opinion, at all. So that's the reason why she did all of this to Brandy, in my opinion. Contessa says that had Scott threw it for her, she would have felt underwhelmed. This isn't a comparison because she had a party. This isn't a party. This is a dinner, and she's a little underwhelmed. And I appreciate Toya for being honest and saying that she's upset about Scott not throwing a party for her. And Toya tells her that she always complains to them about what her husband does and where the hell is the cake. And I agree with Toya. And that was enough to shut Contessa ass up. But Contessa, while you hugging on Toya, you should have hugged on Brandy and apologized to her. Because she did absolutely nothing to you for you to sit up there and throw her all of that unneeded, unwanted, unnecessary shade because you're mad that her husband actually thought about her and did something for her party. You're mad because she was just as excited and thankful about a dinner versus a $40,000 party that was not worth $40,000 at all. It was very mediocre. I don't know what you thought it was, but it was very mediocre, Contessa, and I like you. It was very underwhelming, very mediocre. Didn't understand what you paid $40,000 for. I didn't. It was very regular, degular, schmegular, run of the mill hotel type party. That honestly, Contessa, and you felt the way because she was just as happy and satisfied and thankful for her little dinner party. Like that shit was nasty, Contessa. It's nasty, and again, what kind of friends always focus on the negative? I agree with Toya. Us, bitch. And that is the truth. Like you're being negative now. You're asking people what kind of friends concentrate on the negative, but you're being negative now for no reason. Because Brandy didn't do shit too. Didn't Brandy come and help you set up your party? So how did it go from her coming to help you set up for your party because your husband didn't, to now you want to sit down and throw shade at her party? Contessa, I ain't like that shit. Like that was very low budget. That was low brow. It was fucked up. It won't cool. You didn't get nothing for it. Yeah, I'm glad Elaine, that's her name right here, didn't get involved in it either. I'm glad she learned her lesson. And I'm glad that everybody called her out on that bullshit in their confessionals. Toya and Elaine included. They was like, look, she always do this. She always tell us her business about what he ain't doing. Then when it's brought up, she gets pissed and then gets pissed off even more when we remind her of what she said. So I'm just gonna stay out of it. Good, good. But Contessa, you owe her an apology. Brandy did absolutely nothing to you. And for her to have gone from helping you to she's invited you to her shit and you throwing shade at it, I'd have kicked your brolic ass out. I'm just being honest. Had it been me, I would have been like, well, since you're so overwhelmed, you can leave. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'd have threw your ass right out. Since you so underwhelmed, get the fuck out. Bye. So Quadisha says that there's some people down here that are married that don't really want to be married. So Simone asks her, who do you think doesn't want to be married anymore other than her? And Quadisha says, don't say that, Simone. And then Simone tells her, honey, you have no idea. Yeah, they do. And that was the end of the episode. Yeah, they do. They know what you're going through and they know what you got going on around there, but they just weren't expecting you to say that. Simone, I ain't mad with it, but you may as well stay with Cecil, just like you went on ahead and paid for the damn tuition. If you went on ahead and paid for the tuition, Simone, I doubt you're going to get divorced. In my opinion. My opinion. You can't even keep your word when it comes to not paying the damn tuition. So now I'm supposed to believe that now all of a sudden you got this big battery and this big backbone and now you ready to lease it. I'll believe it when I see it, Simone. Because something tells me he going to be after every dime you got. Okay? Something tells me he going to be after every dime you got. So, it's cheaper to keep him. Yeah, it is. It's cheaper to keep him, Simone. It's cheaper to keep him. Cause he gonna pull a tide on your ass. He gonna pull a tide on your ass. So that means you will still have 3 overgrown, rusty ass, able-bodied working ass men to give money to. Your two spawns and your ex-husband. Cause he gonna be like this too. Yeah, I want this, I want that, and I want to be able to live the same lifestyle that I've been living since I've been married to her ass. Simone need to start having money, child. Simone been leaving Cecil for 10 years now. I figured out why Simone doesn't like Quad because she make divorce look good. Well, that's because Quad had a devious plan. That's why. Quadisha had a devious plan. All right. That's why. See, that's why she was able to make it look good because Quadisha came into the shit with ulterior motives to let Mariah tell it. So, that's why it worked and it looked good for her. Simone's situation is different. Like, Simone didn't marry this man just to get on the show, like Quadisha did to let Mariah tell it. Like, Quad and Simone met while they was in college, while he was in Morehouse, she was in Spelman. Like, so their situation is completely different. Yeah, what would you call it, friend? Quadisha had a devious plan and a plot to make it to the top, and it worked for her. Simone's situation is completely different. Okay? Completely different. But I do feel like Simone wants to live vicariously through Quad. I do. I do feel like Simone secretly wants to live vicariously through Quad. And that's why her and Quad be like this. As much as they love each other, they be like this. Because Simone just don't want to admit that she would love to live the type of lifestyle that Quad has. No cheering, no hug, even though she's trying to get a cheering. But y'all get my point. Y'all know Quad ain't got 2 sons and a grown ass man like this. You know what I'm saying? Quad ain't got that. Quadisha free to come whenever she want and when she want. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, I do feel like I ain't gonna say she jealous. I'm gonna just say she wants to live vicariously through her. She wants to borrow her skin once or twice. Yep, Simone married for love, Quad married for the bag. Exactly. Their situations are different. Yeah, yeah, she gonna get took to the cleaners. You know, but whatever, Simone. Do your thug dizzle. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got about. The episode, it was okay. It was okay, but Michael pissed me off. Michael, Simone, and Miles. Miles ain't even saying nothing. But Miles, I'm throwing your broke ass up in there too. I'm throwing your broke ass up in there too. Though you didn't say nothing, I'm gonna throw your ass in there too. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Please make sure to like it up and hype it up. And I will see y'all tonight over at Busy Blues channel at 8:30. Back.